Browns at Steelers. I am very interested in the Steelers here. I'm very interested in the under as well. Open Steelers -7, now -8. Total open at 50.5, now 51. Chubb looked pretty good, 18 for 80 yards. It's just that these Browns still find ways to lose games. It is unbelievable how they do that. Tough to back them after an overtime loss. Steelers are coming off the bye. That is a big, big deal. They're starting to find themselves. I feel like this is a spot where they might be able to hit these Browns hard. In saying that, that win, 28-21 over the Bengals in Cincinnati, certainly looks less great after the Bengals get destroyed 45-10 in Kansas City. I like the Steelers here and like the under. Wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite plays of the week, but I'm very interested in them both and can't wait to hear your breakdown of Browns at Steelers, Donnie.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a payback here. Even though it was a tie opening game, I think the Steelers were embarrassed in that football game by getting the tie, completely dominated. I mean, take out the rain where I think the Steelers turned the ball over like 4 or 5 times, so they clearly had an edge, Cleveland being, with the turnover battle. The Steelers had that game wrapped up. I think it was like 21-7 in the fourth quarter. A couple dumb turnovers in the rain. Big Ben gets sacked, running backs fumbling the football. If that doesn't happen, they roll over Cleveland game 1. And you're right, they're coming back rested and ready. And when you talk about situational type plays on what you're looking at, they're rested. They're going to get ready for Cleveland. Cleveland played in a hot environment on the road, in overtime on the road. Now going to come back and play the Steelers, who are sitting there and waiting for it and ready to resurrect or make, a reincarnation of that first football game and say, you know what? That was wrong. We're going to go out and stamp our, flag into the ground in this one and continue our run here in the AFC. Now, taking a look at the game on what we like, styles make fights here. We said it last week. How do you attack, or how have you watched teams attack the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jimmy? We saw it with, let's just say, Atlanta tried to get after him with a passing game in the first half before that game got out of whack. You saw them with a big lead versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers in the second half just let the air out there and had big-time weapons to get after that Steelers secondary. You are not lining up against a healthy Steelers front seven and running your running back Nick Chubb into the line and saying, we're going to win this football game. You're not going to roll out of the pocket and throw Jarvis Landry 3-yard routes so he gets his 13 catches for 86 yards that he typically likes to do with no big plays downfield. You have to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jimmy, with big plays down the field. That's not the MO of the Cleveland Browns. That's going to hurt them in this football game. Early in the week, it's a lot of points. It's in division. I get it, but I think the Steelers are in a really good spot to win this game by double digits here early.
I agree. It feels like a great, great spot for the Steelers, rested, coming up against a Browns team that just can't figure things out in crunch time when it's most important. Bill Butlicker is liking the prop sacks over. Thinks there are going to be a lot of sacks in this game. I feel like the Steelers are coming into their own and will show us that at 1 p.m. on Sunday. What about the total here at 51? It's being bet up a half point.
Yeah, Cleveland just doesn't strike me, though, Jimmy, as a over-type team. I'm going to continue to rely on it. We're not, again, even in these hot weather games that we had in September in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, over the past, 10 years or 15 years since Heinz Field's been there, one of the tougher places to actually just kick field goals in. Give me a little bit of wind in there. And let's remember, again, you always like to lean on like maybe an under in division play because both these regimes know each other well. You're more likely to see an under. Look, it's not 44.5. It's not 47. It's 51 points. So you figure in the division they would lay it out or really beat the other team down. I don't think the Cleveland Browns want to get into a shootout with them. If they do, I think it'll end up badly for them anyway. I lean under here. In the division game, 51, maybe some wind, 45-degree temperatures. Give me the under.
I agree. I like it. Let's keep rolling. It scares me that I find a bunch of these big favorites appealing. It scares me very much, but I feel like at this time of the season, we have a better read. I was all over the Rams last week to smash the 49ers in the mouth, and I don't want that to affect me trusting these big favorites too much this week, and we'll break this all down together.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.